right, so I'm here at home and I'm gonna give you a little mini tour of my chateau. I'm not going to quite go into all the aspects of my home because I have a little bit of mess, but I want to show you guys the camping equipment that I am collecting. So at my front door, I currently have a mess. This is a big empty box because I had some of the tent stuff that came in that box. I got to cut up that box to toss it. This box has already been somewhat cut up and rolled up and ready to go, and that's trash. I have yet to open up what's in here. I'm pretty sure it's probably the mosquito net and probably some of the other things that I ordered to go camping with. But this is my entryway. This is my cup of water. And this is like my little formal living room. My daughter painted that. Isn't that beautiful? She painted that. And let's come over here. That's my daughter's room in there, which I'm not gonna show you. It's quite a mess. Maybe I should just, yeah, it's a little bit of a mess. So they have some clothes here that I laid out there for them to see if they want it. Otherwise it's gonna go to Goodwill if they don't want it, because they're getting big real fast. This is their bathroom over here. And then we have like a little extra storage cabinet that I keep some stuff in here, you know, detergents and things like that. And then I have my cat litter and my vacuum and my Swiffer all down there. And this is just a little section of right before my hallway. And then in here in my hallway, that's my AC closet, I have some camping equipment. So right here I have, this is just an old pillowcase. I've tried buying like a satin pillowcase. It's supposed to be good for your hair so your hair doesn't get all like frizzy. And this is the only color they had it in, so I put this down. And it's just in there for now temporarily. These are actually old like throw pillows that are like designer, not designer, but like, you know when you buy like a bed in a bag and it comes with like a, you know, the duvet cover and the sheets and the pillowcases, and it comes with these like 3 fancy pillows that you're supposed to throw on the bed for decoration. Well, that's what those are, and they never get used because I feel like they're ugly and outdated, and I don't put them on my bed in particular, but they are comfortable pillows, and I don't want to take my sleeping pillows that I sleep with on my bed to go camping. So I'm just gonna use this, but since this is only one pillowcase and there's 3 pillows stuffed in here, I ordered a couple of other like cheapy little campy style pillows for like small. One of these is like a 16 by 16, one of these is like a 18 by 18, and one is a 12 by 20 like long skinny pillow, and I'm just gonna use that. This right here is the mattress that's gonna go on in the car. So this mattress comes out of this giant cylinder. It has these 2 straps so that you can like mount it on your backpack. This here is my little outdoor area rug that's gonna go on the floor between the 2 tents. This cool guy, this goes mounted in the back of one of your front seats. It could be the passenger seat or the driver's seat, and I've got a whole bunch of goodies in there. So here we have, these are like little Velcro like loops. They can see I can stick my finger through it. So I'm not quite sure what that's for. Like, what am I supposed to put on there? I have no idea. But currently what I have in here is, I have like a spray bottle with some like cleaning solution for just cleaning surfaces. And then I have some hand soap and a little tiny bit of dish soap. And then I have here a rubber mallet. Sorry, I don't know if you can see very well. A rubber mallet so that I can put the stakes in the ground. And this is a little Lucy light. And then I have the charger in there along with it. Let's put that back. And I got some matches here. I have sorry, I'm trying to film backwards here. I don't know why I'm doing that. Can't get it out. I got matches in there, and I have, this is like a wireless charger bank for the phone. Anyway, I got a flashlight here. Flashlight. Let's see, how does this work? There we go. siblings. And then the third one, this has this. And then these are like little hooks that are gonna go on this thing that I purchased that's like, it'll go across the tent, like on the poles. And it's got little rings, and then you use the little hooks to like hang stuff. And then, oops, I don't wanna drop that and break it. That's that. I got some of the little magnets here. These are the little magnetic hooks that I was talking about that go around the car, but they're very small. I thought they were gonna be a little bit bigger, a little bit more heavy duty, and my mom has bigger, heavy dutier ones that I'm gonna just borrow from her, but I'll keep those on hand anyway, just in case. This is the power supply. So that's like the coiled up cable, and then that's gonna go plug into the power outlet that's at the campsite, and that way I can plug in other things like, you know, my electric stovetop, recharge your phones. That's an air mattress that I've had for years, actually, that I already have. Didn't have to spend money on that. And then I have these 2 tarps. They were like 2 for 1 kind of deal. They come 2 in a packet. They're 6 by 8, so that's gonna be good for laying on the ground so that it can protect the cat tent. See how it's called? It's called Nightcat. This is the pop-up tent, the tent that took literally 2 seconds to set up. I have the poles here for the tent that's gonna go over my car. I got a tree hammock, so you tie them to 2 trees and you get a little tree hammock. And this little tiny thing, believe it or not, that's a chair. Like, it's tiny, but a chair actually folds out of this. And that's pretty much, oh, and I have a little area rug so we don't bring dirt into our little space rug. I don't want this to get so full of dirt. So that's gonna be on the ground, but for us to walk around in our socks. That's like our, you know, our living space. And so if you're gonna walk into that rugged area, I'd rather my daughters take off their shoes and leave them on that little entryway rug, so they don't get the tent dirty and they don't get the space between the tent. That's pretty much it. This is my room back here. This is a mirror that I've been trying to sell because I don't really know where to hang it. It's really nice, but I don't know where to hang it. This is just a big box that I guess I'm using to protect the walls from getting scuffed because of the mirror. And obviously I have a mop here. I have to put it away. And a little AC. This is, you know, my little AC filter. I gotta change my AC filter. That's like a linen closet. And then this is my bedroom. Not the nicest, neatest thing ever, but let's come on in and show y'all where the magic happens. I just have some clothes hanging there. Usually there's nothing there and it's really pretty. My little teddy bears. I got this cool little bench, cushiony thing, and I have like a foldable desk so I can sit here and I can like do stuff on my computer. But I usually have this there's nothing usually there. Sorry, don't look at my door. But this is my bed. It's a miracle that I actually made my bed today. I sometimes don't make my bed. I should. And I do often, but lately I've been lazy about it. I haven't been making my bed. Got my little nightstand, and then my other nightstand, my little Ralph Waldo Emerson, I can't zoom in on here, little saying that says, "Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." This is an IKEA wardrobe with a ton of clothes that is pretty much only for like going out and, you know, doing nice things, which I rarely ever do. But if I ever need to go out somewhere, I have a wide selection. I don't have to go shop for anything, and I don't plan on shopping for anything anymore. I got plenty of options. And then usually in the drawers, I have more comfortable things like, you know, t-shirts and yeah, just like comfy stuff. And then here I have like underwear, socks, bras, workout clothes, pajamas, and then extra bedding down at the bottom, and bikinis and whatnot. Yeah, this is my bathroom. So this is the original. All this is the original. All that. That wasn't taken out. I thought they were gonna take it out, but they didn't. This was put in new, and this as well. And then I have my little area down here. Sorry, I have some clothes here because I intend to, I just dropped it. I intend to iron it because it's not wrinkle free, and the wrinkles are bothering me. So I'm gonna iron it. It's there as a reminder. This is my original bathroom. Honest to God, the only thing that was changed here was that these two little medicine cabinets were put in. And this was new, I bought, and it was put in, and that toilet I had to put in because there was problems with it. But this old bidet that was here before was also kind of leaking. But the tile is the same old original flooring from 1988. And I just kind of cover it up with a little area rug because there's like little nicks and things that are not perfect. You know, the grout over time is starting to yellow a little bit, but this is the original bathroom. This was installed, that wasn't here before, but this was here before. So we just found the exact same model. And then shower, you know, we got a little eucalyptus plant up there. Not in bad shape for being an original bathroom. Obviously an old couple lived in here, but this might be helpful and come in handy for me for when I get old. And my shower floor, there's like some little stains from when people used to put like those sticky adhesive, like butterfly shaped things so that people wouldn't slip. But everything works, everything's functional, so I don't care. I'm perfectly fine with it. Original medicine cabinet, notice it's kind of yellowy back there because it's old, but that's okay. As long as it's functional, I'm good. And this is the original closet. Look how tiny this is. Like this is like, not enough space. So I use this as like my purses and shoes and my uniforms. And then over here I have like winter clothes, like long sleeve shirts and sweaters and jackets, because in Miami we hardly ever have cold weather. And this is all clothes that I really just do not like and want to get rid of, and I just haven't gotten rid of it yet. And I have my hamper down here, and I have my thingy here, and I have my vision board up there. Don't make fun of my vision board, which I just realized there's something that should be here, a little sticky note that has disappeared. Now I need to find out where it is. But anyway, there's a little mirror there. Hi. My little hats, purses, whatnot, some workout gear. That closet is teeny tiny. There's not much that could be done there. But imagine just having this closet space. Like this is not really a whole lot of closet space. So that thing and this thing is great. My big old window that leads to my backyard, you know, and these are nice for just shade, you know, but if I want some real darkening action and real privacy, I got a little bathroom rod that I put here on the inside, and then that just goes over it. So, you know, it still looks nice, but you can have the option. Anywho, so I guess it did turn into a house tour. Let's see what else I can show. So this is my dining area, and I love that painting. I got that on Wayfair, I think, as well as that light, fake olive tree. And rooms to go. This is about 7 years old, maybe longer, maybe older. I got it in 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 years old, and I paid it off. So over here we have some more camping stuff. This is stuff that I already previously owned, the majority. So I have here a coffee grinder and a French press. This is just a very good insulating cup for maybe keeping a couple days worth of ice. This is a fire repellent blanket. You can just throw it over any fire and it'll stop the fire immediately. My mom got me that. This is a coffee cup that's just collapsible. That way I don't have to bring big coffee mugs that might break. Just a few plastic cups for my daughters and I. I have a RV cord adapter because since I'm staying in an RV site parking spot and they have electrical, I'm not sure if they're only gonna have a 30 amp. It says something about 30, 40, 50 amp, but it didn't say the 110 volt. And the power supply I have is for the 110. So if heaven forbid they only have a 30 amp, I could take the 30 amp and convert it into a regular 110 female part, and then I could just plug in my power supply. I got a tiny little pot. This is from my house, didn't buy it. I have a couple ramen noodles just in case, you know, like I have meals that I'm hoping to plan and prepare for, but just in case. And you know, some coconut cream, which I like to use as my coffee creamer. And then over here, I've got, these are actually, they look like placemats, but they're actually like little cutting boards, you know? So you can chop up different things, fruits, veggies, meat, whatever. I got some paper towel, some little pots and pans here. I bought these because they're collapsible, but they actually are big bowls that you can use for like washing dishes. So rinsing and washing dishes. These bowls I already had. These are some snacks. Paper bags, my tea kettle for warming up water. Some utensils, some trash bags. And then this I did buy. Oops. So this is a big jug. And as you can see, it has a spout. And I think this is like a 2.5 gallon, I'm not sure, for our drinking water. And then I did buy this mini electric stove. It gets hot so fast. I tested everything before. I've tested everything, and if I haven't tested it yet, I will, because I don't want to be stuck with something that doesn't work and I'm already there. But I plugged it in, I turned it on. Within seconds, you could burn your hand on that stove. So here I have the electrical cords for this really awesome little refrigerator. See if you can see it. This is the name of it. You homie. I don't even know how you say it. And so it's got a good amount of space in there. It's like plenty of space. And it's got a little guide here for like the foods and temperatures you should keep it at. It's got all these little buttons here to turn it on. I already tested it as well, and it got very cold very quickly. And this is just an empty box in case I need another box, or maybe I might replace that big one, because this stuff all has to go in my trunk. So here I have my little chairs, kitchen counter, some flowers. I can buy myself flowers. Actually, I don't ever buy myself flowers. Those were gifted. My daughter's from her ring ceremony that her father got for her, and these yellow roses that my dad got for me. This is supposed to be a wine rack, but I haven't been buying wine lately because I see it as a luxury, and as I'm trying to save money and invest and be financially a little bit more responsible, I haven't purchased wine in a while. But I used to buy a couple bottles of wine at the grocery store every week, and now I just keep my empty water containers, which are really cute. I got these on IKEA for like $1 and change. They're very cute and very pretty for like when you're having a dinner over, when you're having people over for dinner and the table's all nice and set up with a tablecloth, and you fill them up with water and you put 3 scattered throughout the table, so when people are thirsty they can just pour themselves water. You know, they don't have to get up and go to the fridge and refill. I do actually use these little things for watering my plants. This is a mister. I don't really use the mister all that much because I don't want to get water everywhere, but I do have to water this plant, this plant, this plant. They're doing okay, you know, the only ones that are still alive. I got my little elephants with the butt facing the door. Some sort of superstition that my mom says is good luck. You have a sculpture of an elephant, make sure the butt is facing the front door. I don't know where that comes from. Obviously my sink has dishes in it. There's clean dishes to be put away and dirty dishes to be washed. So try to ignore that. And my stovetop, I love this little sign. I've had this sign from when I got my first home. It says less house, more home. And that's exactly how I've always wanted all my homes to feel. Whether it was a rental, whether it was my first townhouse, whether it's this house, whether it's a mansion, whether it's a tiny RV, it doesn't matter. I've had so many homes in my life. It's not about the house, it's about the home, and home is where you are, which reminds me of this little sign that I have here. It says, home is where you are. It may be coming out backwards. I think it's coming out backwards, but this was my friend's, and she was gonna throw it away, this whole furniture piece, and she didn't want it. Asked me if I wanted it, and I said absolutely, because I can use it to store stuff. I got all kinds of stuff in there. Whatever you can see is obviously decorative. Whatever you can't see, you know, I got yearbooks in there, scrapbooks. I got things for the cat, his leash and his little toys. I usually keep candles in here, but I also have not been purchasing candles a lot lately. I love candles and I have not been purchasing them. Again, trying to save money. And I have more things in here. CDs and DVDs. Like, who keeps CDs and DVDs? I just do. And I don't know why I kept this box. It's like a really cool box. It was a gift and it came with a bunch of like creamed honey, but it's got like a little magnetic flap. It's just such a good box, and I just can't get rid of a really good box. I don't know what's wrong with me. And more stuff down here. I love this rocking chair, and I got a little ottoman for it. They didn't go together. I just decided to buy the ottoman because when I would sit in the rocking chair, my legs would kind of dangle, and I felt like it might be more comfortable to have like some support. And it is. When I sit here and I put my feet on the ottoman, it just makes it a lot easier to rock yourself back and forth. I got this little table at Amazon, I think. Same thing with those little side tables. These little baskets, I just happened to put them in there. The side tables really had nothing in between, and I used that for blankets. Now, this is my big old ugly comfy childhood blanket that I love, but my couch is typically a lot nicer looking. I just have this one thing. And I do have knitting here. I do knit, yes, don't make fun of my old lady tendencies, but there's my couch, pretty much, and it reclines, and I absolutely love my couch. And I'm gonna be taking a shower and hanging out here in my cozy blanket and knitting later before bedtime. Normally, I have this chair draped and covered with a blanket because my cat likes to sleep on it. And if you don't know, my cat is hairless. And if you don't know, hairless cats get dirty and they need baths because they don't have fur. So their skin gets oily, just like any human being. And if you don't bathe them, that oil and the dirt collide, combine, and it creates like a nasty brown smudgy stuff that leaves stains everywhere. So if I want this chair to keep looking new and nice, I have to keep it covered. Right now it's not covered because he's not here. He's actually being cat sat. And that's a picture of my daughter, my oldest daughter. She looks beautiful, doesn't she? When she turned 15. And what else? Over here I have my cat's little section. He has his tower, which he loves. He likes to climb from here to there and like walk all up there. And he has this little cubby, and then down here he has his food and water, which, you see how messy he is? Can you see that? Can you see how messy this cat is? He just gets food everywhere, and I cannot explain it. This is a relatively new buy. This is a cabinet that stores the cat litter box. And then I bought these two little things that help absorb the dust and the smell. And then I have my little scooper there, and just opening it, I can smell it, but this helps with the smell. But it also has an opening on the side for him to get in. And I bought this little curtain, which is actually made for those electronic, the electric, like very expensive robotic cat litter boxes, but he goes in through there and he comes out through there. And it helps with the smell, and this helps with the tracking. There's a ton of litter in there. He loves to like rip up and destroy this area rug. I have a similar one to that one underneath his tower and one by the front door, and he rips them to shreds. Over here he has a bed, and he has another little hidey hole. He has a lot of places here that he can call home. I forgot to show you also behind the chair, to encourage him to not scratch the chair, he has a scratching post, which he uses all the time because I can hear when he's scratching on it. It's very loud. So that's it. That's my house, my dining room. I have these little plants here as well that I like to water. This one, I don't know what happened to it. It just died. And then my little teeny weeny bar. I don't collect a whole lot of alcohol. I got my fridge. I got this one at Kennedy Space Center. I don't quite know this formula. I think it's made up because it says in parentheses, B greater than average. And it's a B greater than, and then I don't know what the 1/n and all this other stuff means, but it's be greater than average. I like the message. And then I have Neil deGrasse Tyson. Science literacy empowers you to know when someone else is full of shh. And stay golden. Love those golden girls. And then I'm gonna start collecting magnets for my travels, or maybe I should start collecting something else like t-shirts or hats, or I don't know what I'm gonna collect, because I don't want a refrigerator filled with magnets. As you can see, my refrigerator is pretty clean, nice. Shall I show you the food? There's not much in there. But so far, I had one from Greece, but it was dropped and it broke, and I have to glue it back together. So I have one from Pisa, which, you know, hasn't broken because it's metal. And let's face it, metal's a lot more durable than ceramic. But my Greece one was ceramic and it fell on the floor and broke. I gotta fix it. So I got Pisa, I got Austin, Texas, and I got Gatlinburg, Tennessee. This is to get some discounts on my oil change. And then this is like, you know, the knives, the cutting boards, you know, baking stuff, microwave, toaster oven. And this is like my junk section. This is medication that I just picked up, and there's just junk here, like papers, my little calculator, my little notebook, and this is a massager. And I normally keep my fireproof blanket, the blanket that's supposed to put fires out. I normally keep it here, but I want to take it on the camping trip just to be safe. I also have a fire extinguisher under the sink, down there. And here's the one. There it is. Right there, fire extinguisher. And I'm probably gonna take that too. Never needed to use it. It's probably expired. But you know, my mom gave me the blanket, which is a great idea. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything. I don't think there's anything else to show here. That's my casa. Yes, it's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. It's actually a 3-2 with a garage. I converted the garage and that became my daughter's bedroom. And then the other 2 in the other bathroom, I have it separated because I have someone else living in there. This is my backyard. The majority of it that you can see. There's my fire pit. And if I go out there, you're gonna hear a ton of dogs barking. So that's that. The tour of the casa. Could be a little bit more picked up, but I just got home from work. I literally didn't touch anything, didn't tidy anything. This is how I left it in the morning when I went to work. So yeah, that wall used to be a hallway, and back there's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom, and I have some relatives that are staying there, that live there, you know, so we're near, but we're not sharing the house. So we created a little wall, and they have a space, and they use little things like a hot stove and a microwave, little kind of like what I was using for camping. That's what they use. They don't really cook all that much. They're young, they eat out a lot, they order in a lot. And then I love this space. I mean, some people would say this is like a waste of space. I love this chair. I got this from someone on like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or something to that effect. But it is just such a beautiful piece. It's like an old, like early American chair. And then I have my little umbrella holder. I gotta take out all this trash and open those packages. That's always super great to have, super cool. Got my shoes, and that bench opens up and I keep some stuff in there. I think I have Christmas paper in there, like the rolls of Christmas paper. And then I close this so that the house stays nice and cool, but got a nice garden view outside, you know. And I got this from IKEA. I actually love that lamp. This was probably from Amazon a gazillion years ago. Same thing. A lot of my stuff from Amazon. The pillows, the pillow covers. I think this couch was from Rooms To Go. I think I got those on Amazon. This was from Zulily, this table. Put it together myself. Probably from Zulily as well. Got a little candle. I still have pine cones from the holidays. And my daughter's painting that she finally finished. It only took her like a year, but I love it. I got some books here. And this lamp is super cool because it's a touch lamp. Actually, you don't just touch it anywhere. You gotta touch it right on that button. And then this is the switch for that light. The painting is kind of cutting it kind of close. Maybe I should move it a little bit, but hasn't been a problem. I also found this chair either on Craigslist, or I'm not sure where, Facebook Marketplace, for like $40. And this is a bear pillow because I'm washing the pillowcase. Because like I said, my cat, his body gets gross, dirty. And he likes to sleep on this chair and nestle himself up between the chair and the pillow. The chair is not dirty because I typically have a blanket draped over it, and the blanket got dirty, as well as the pillow cover. So this normally has like a throw blanket coming across like this, from this side all the way across to the bottom, and he sleeps like right there. And then over here, if I don't have a blanket here, I always have a blanket draped across here and here, because this is one of his favorite spots too. So it would just have like a brown stain. Like this area rug that I'm walking on top of. I know it looks like it's a muted beige with some like gray decor, but it actually used to be a lot lighter in color. It's gotten a little dark, and it's because of him. So that concludes the tour of my casita. This also got it on Craigslist for, I'll give you a second, guess how much. Look at the size of this credenza. Look at this. I'll give you a few seconds. All these drawers are functional and open up. All these drawers. This is long. It's like 8 feet long, like, I don't know, 18 inches wide. How much do you think this was? $50. That mirror from Wayfair cost more money than this. These little candlesticks are from Amazon. I think I got this on Zulily as well. These are from IKEA, fake plants. I don't remember where this came from. I really don't. I think it was my sister's. This is a very old picture frame. As you can tell, it has a little crack right there. But it has a picture of my daughter from her christening. I think she's so cute in that picture. And so I just couldn't part with it. And I have my little evil eye. So that's it, guys. That's it. You got the tour of my casita. I got to show you where I have some of my camping gear while I'm setting up to go camping. And I feel very blessed. I don't want to say blessed and lucky. I always say I don't like those words, because it's not like I didn't do everything in my power and work really hard, and I'm still paying off debt. It's not like I'm debt free. Some of this stuff is still on my credit card, but I'm working on it. And a lot of this stuff is old. A lot of these picture frames and things and decor are very old. I've had for years. But I feel very grateful to have this home. But like I said, I enjoy my backyard. I love it, but I can't go out there without all the dogs barking at me. Like, I'm not doing anything. They just sniff and know that there's someone out there, and they start barking and howling in unison. And I feel like I'm being kicked out of my own backyard. And it's just a closed quarters. See how it's all fenced in? So, you know, I want to get out there. I want to go camping. I want to see a different place when I wake up in the morning and I open my eyes and I'm in a different backyard, where there isn't, you know, a group of dogs barking at me or like loud music. And so, looking forward to my first camping trip with my daughters. And then we'll see where it goes from there. We'll see if I like it or if I hate it, if I grow bored of it, or if I want to do more of it. I will keep you guys posted. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.